I'm not sure how long it takes either. Well, we're here on the tram. I've got the shorty sitting there.
I heard you all were missing you in Glasgow. Deep in touch. What's that one of the new
A lot of people were crying their eyes out you weren't there.
That's the new Utah E12. 25 minutes.
Oh, right, okay.
Double doors. The train, but not train.
Welcome to Edinburgh Tram. This tram is for
Is the Flixbus of the air travel taken off?
At least we probably won't see Mr. Chanel through
He's
here.
in Regent Town.
Good quality, but by the way.
Right, that's it.
I'm thinking next week I might do a 091 Glasgow to Aberdeen and back.
You're not going to do that by yourself.
Might just do Glasgow to Aberdeen because it's a bit much to do in one day return. Given the fact that there's only 2 journeys in the morning from the airport that actually go straight up to Aberdeen.
Sure.
So what I'm thinking is I might cheat a wee bit, I might do the Electroliner into Glasgow and then take the coach.
See? You guys are going already?
Mm-hmm.
We're going faster. We're already approaching our first station. Just like the parking ride.
Do they not say it's cheaper from Newhaven to travel? Do they not say it's cheaper to travel from this stop to Newhaven than it is from the airport? Or something? I
Doesn't
don't know.
really make any difference.
It's actually the most dear as I thought. I was
When you get an Edinburgh...
expecting about 13-14 quid.
Nah.
Did you get it cheaper with your rail card?
No, because there isn't a rail.
Ah.
This one can't. Mind you, I haven't said that. So, I mean, £9.50 return, which is cheap actually, so that must mean it must only be like £4 or £5.
I would say so. I would say probably about 5 because return tickets are usually
Because you're not bus.
slightly cheaper.
You know, like Cambridge, you've got the bus guided buses.
Yeah.
So like the middle of the tram, you get buses like 100.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Well, you see how I'm doing the video for this now?
Yes.
This is how I'm going to do it for Penzance.
What talk?
No, the way I'm
Conduct up.
Ingleston Park and Ride.
When you get in the,
Please
when I'm
note
travelling, it
that all
says
tickets
get
and
Edinburgh,
smart
to Edinburgh
cards
Airport.
must be
You get
purchased
Edinburgh
or
coach here, and
validated
then you get the
before
tram
you
from
board
here
the tram.
to Edinburgh Airport.
Hello, ticket class here. Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, man. Yeah, so I'd imagine it'll be about like £4 for.
I would have thought so, yeah.
But, you know, you get the return. So it's cheaper than work, it's cheaper that way.
I should ask the guy how long the...
Because, for example, yes, you can get a single journey on its work if you are better to get a day trip.
Well, I would imagine exploring here would be quite expensive at the fair, so it'd be in the girls.
Yeah, the basic price is up a wee bit. That's why there's 70% taken off.
Ah. You wanted to stay on this tram and go back, or do you want to go off and get the next one?
Okay, next one.
Because they're every 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Chances are they'll already be on there.
I'm looking at the timetable now and it's going to take 58 minutes. Just under an hour.
That's plenty of time. What, one way?
Perfect. Yeah. There's about 2 hours return, so back at the airport, stay up at 4:45. That's fine.
Oh yeah, that works out perfect. Not really going to see much videos from you.
I'm not entirely sure where the tram depot is, but I'd imagine we'll probably...
Oh no, I've forgotten that. Cool to see them. Cool to see, but nothing really worth visiting.
Yeah.
Next stop.
Just be a bunch of trams.
Yeah, you won't really see much videos from me today. You'll probably see more on Monday. But I've not had
This is Monday.
No, next Monday. Then we'll go to Glasgow. Not really done a proper good day's train spotting in ages.
Putting little spots in the side of the trains, that's terrible, that's vandalism.
Funny. But Bear Grylls
I'm getting warmed up because you notice that when I'm in a slightly chirpier mood, that's when the wisecracks come out.
Sure.
Is that
I don't know.
Is that an old house? Or
I don't know. You're going to get a crack in the head soon, I promise you that.
Hmm?
You're going to get a crack in the head soon, I promise you. better than Manchester ones.
Thank you.
Fuck off. I said tram, it's not tramp like you.
Tramp?
Yes, now get. Sorry, an ugly old bit. That's a funny English station.
What?
Go with that there. Yeah, that's no different from the fucking U-turns.
Gogarburn is the head office of DS, I think, because their offices are just across that side of the road.
You can get these trams to Edinburgh Park, which I think you can connect on the ScotRail trains in.
Yeah.
Edinburgh Gateway, yeah, that's Edinburgh Gateway. Edinburgh Gateway is the closest train station to Edinburgh Airport.
Yeah, because my mate.
I am fully expecting to see 407 today.
I thought I saw it in Dundee. I looked at when I got the E1 coming into the town. I looked out the window and I saw 170 sitting there, and I thought that's got little bits of green on the side, and I thought that cannot be. I hope you get it one day, buddy. I genuinely do, because I want to go on it someday.
That's your tram depot there.
I want to go on it someday. There's one sitting in
There's
there.
your tram depot there. Oh, blue one.
I've seen that one a few times going through Edinburgh.
After breakfast.
Capital radio station.
Edinburgh Gateway Station. Change
EasyJet taking off there as well.
rail connection.
Yeah. Well, I didn't expect him to say that for stagecoach or something. Let me see, 12. So what time do you arrive in Dundee? About 10:45?
About that.
Yeah. Good. Well, I'll check.
It might not have been 407, but it just looked like it from the side.
Edinburgh Gateway Station. Change here for onward rail connections. This tram
That's
is
not.
for
That's loud. That beep.
Newhaven.
Well, you think so? The alarm wasn't. Right, now let me see. 10
Shorty says that. That one there is mum. I'll pay him for that.
Next stop, Guile Centre.
No, it wasn't 407.
It wasn't.
No. I was having to go home. I was been out today around Dundee. I almost gone to your house.
See that sign on the back of the seat in front of you there? There's one on this. That one with the guy with the walking stick.
Yeah.
You would say that looks like me, isn't it?
Yeah, and after you think it in the calendar. But the Gallivant says one beside your massive head.
So
Guile Centre.
there is. Yes, it's
You've been to Scotland here a few times, haven't you?
Aye.
That'd
It's
be
not
easy.
bad.
Wouldn't be easy to get to than being on the bus, wouldn't it? Doesn't the number 22 stop there?
Yeah, you can get the.
Ocean Terminal.
I think the 12 does as well.
Yeah. 1 or 2, yeah. 22 goes on Ocean
400
Terminal.
used to come in here, or was it the 200? I can't mind. It's
Oh,
one.
stop now.
Yeah, well, it'll be the place to whatever route takes over them, 17 or 18. I don't know why they had to change it all.
Probably the
Hold
same type of route anyway, but
It seems a bit daft if you ask me. But, oh well.
it's quite fun. You're not really on the railway, are you? But you're kind of on the road at the same time.
Feels like you're on a railway, but you're
Apart from the
actually
road and everything's funny.
you're actually not.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I suppose.
I suppose that's what they have in Cambridge. See in America, you know the massive freight trains you get?
Yeah.
There's some railways like going the road. You just see them just going down the road, can almost turn around. It's so weird.
Like what you do in.
It's like you see the big, massive American train just going through the road in Killicooch. What the hell?
Like what you would in, say, the centre of Edinburgh, you know, when it goes down past
Princess Street.
Princess Street and What's that?
I think we'll
What's
be
that
home
bit
past.
called?
I think we'll be home past Ocean Camera.
Maybe. Also, what's that bit called outside the bus station? St Andrews Square.
Yeah, I've been on the tram to St Andrews Square, but apart from that, no.
I think the furthest
Park Centre.
we've done the tram was enough from Haymarket to the other end of Princess Street. Because I was complaining about having a sore foot.
Yeah. Fun times.
Did I not sprain my foot or something? Or
I couldn't even motivate me.
I did something. I had to go and
Not
see.
picking right, I know
I
that.
had to go and see the doctor about it, if I remember rightly.
Imagine having trams in the 52. Fuck that. Seen that?
No, I didn't. I'm a good boy. I'm an angel. Yeah, right.
What a fucking evil. You're an ear wet, that's what you are.
Actually, I look like one with this beard. You idiot. That'll be the main Edinburgh to Glasgow line.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be your
Did we not do?
Edinburgh class
No, we didn't do train spot in Edinburgh Park one day, did we?
Next stop, Edinburgh Park Station.
Don't think
Change
so.
here for all
The 385, I know that.
connections.
That's not 385, that's a 334. Yeah. So either going to Helensburgh or Milgard.
Edinburgh Park Station.
Milgard is more like a
Change here
terminus
for
station.
onward rail connections.
I need to take you on a
Please note
324
that all
one day,
tickets
because I love
and
the
smart
train.
cards must
Oh,
be
we could do that one day.
purchased or validated
Well, we're in
before
Bell
you
Grove
board the tram.
next Monday, that's a chance.
This tram is for Newhaven.
But speed.
Next stop, Bankhead.
I might,
Thank God it's not Stephen making the noise.
if there's a shop in Newhaven, I might pop in and get an Edinburgh Evening News. I've now
Have you got
bought.
like a favourite newspaper from every single town and city? Imagine Stephen being
It's
on
always
that.
something to read. Get to bed and read.
Tell you what though, the AC unit isn't up.
Oh, that's because the windows are open.
I bet well, yeah, you know, this week
If this has AC, I don't think it's on. But don't
334 or not?
really need it when the windows are open.
Please have tickets, smart cards, or your contactless card on
One,
device
two, three,
ready for inspection.
4, 5, 6 garages.
Thanks for the narration. Yes. If I can turn it in when I'm trying to
I
film.
didn't even know you were filming that. It's what-
Yeah, it's there's a 334's only 3 carriages, so that could again could be from Milgard, I think. Let me see.
You can only just hear them in the
Yeah,
background.
I feel like saying, you know, I've never done a Lothian tram and train race, but I might name it something that is featuring had the camera with the Gallivant or something.
Oh, why not? Why not?
Or had the count to 6 with the Gallivant.
Gallivant nursery or something like that. No, that just sounds weird.
Yeah.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah, what though?
What?
Weather's on our side again.
When I left the house this morning,
It'd be great just coming to like one of these stations one day, because like, again, you can go to the fence and do weather like this. You've got Tram's one side, and then you've got Velge on the other side. Do a wee bit of spotting both. There's a guy I follow on YouTube. He does spotting near Haymarket, and we can get trains like that.
that's 758. No, it's
Two of
not.
them.
It is a 158.
Yeah, it could be
I can't really
Perth.
see it because that bush.
Could be come from Perth or from office.
561 maybe? Well, that would
Yeah,
be Glen
yeah.
Office.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the nearest train station to Glen Office is in Thornton.
No, Glen Office has a train station with Thornton. It's
Aye.
called Glen Office with Thornton, it's joint.
Even though Thornton's about 2-3 miles outside Glen Office.
Yeah, there's no point having a station at
There
Thornton.
used to be a chip shop there, I don't know if it's still there or not. And
Every single town and village.
the fish suppers out there were absolutely beautiful.
So I really do like these trams. I never used to because the door thing.
Well, someday if we're on a route that's going through there, I'll take you I can't remember what the chip shop's called though.
Chip shop.
But my mate Darren and I went there one time and the fish and chips were beautiful. It's not the easiest place to get to by bus.
What place?
Thornton.
Thornton. What walking?
I think it's a 32 you get from Glen Office stagecoach. I'm not sure about Moffat, but wherever in that area and we're passing through, I'll take you to that chip shop.
More than Newhaven Market.
I'll need to have a look and see if it's still there though, because it's been years since I've been there. If you're a train driver, I suppose you're going to meet the Diddley Dum remix.
So that guy must get a tram to one of these stations and then just video from there.
Next
Nothing wrong with that.
All green.
That's it.
Well, if we're going to Edinburgh Park to do any train spotting sometime, what we could do
Well, I
is,
think more here. You've got more choice here than you do at Edinburgh Park.
well, Edinburgh Park or even here, what we can do is, if you want to, you can get the fly coach to the airport. I can always jump off the E1 at a, what's that park in Maybit called? You know, just before you get to the airport. And I can get on the tram there, and we'll just get the tram to here.
All green.
Next time we're in Edinburgh, we're coming here.
Yeah.
Because I mean, think
We
about
could maybe do that in sometime next month or even in early
Yeah,
July.
yeah.
There's another open day on at Bridgeton on the 1st of June, and there's another one on the 29th of June.
I'm only interested in the October one,
I'm going to both.
for sure. No, but think about it.
For
We've
sure.
We've got a station here, unlimited trains here. All going to be fantastic. It's a stadium.
Yeah, that's Murrayfield.
Yeah. Who knew being on the tram would be so good for trains?
Exactly.
You get a lot of combos nowadays, like 158 and 170.
Certainly worth the £9.50, that's for sure.
Why? What's it? Pennies? Once we get, I don't know if we're going to go fast beyond Edinburgh.
I don't know.
Past Haymarket, we're going to go very fast.
This is an experience even for me, because I mean, I've only ever taken the train from Haymarket to far end of Princess Street. I'm afraid I don't know much about rugby, apart from
I don't like rugby.
the basic rules. That's it.
I don't like rugby.
I'll watch it if Scotland's playing, but that's about it.
The parts of Hampton still have that rugby painted.
As far as I know.
Haymarket Depot.
Ah.
No sign of 407. I think once the partnership between British Transport Police.
There's two 170s over there,
Yeah.
and
Once the British Transport Police partnership ends, I don't know when, 407 might be getting changed into normal.
well, hopefully you'll get it before it does.
Murrayfield.
It's probably invited somewhere because I saw a video on YouTube the other day by another YouTuber,
PTV
and it was no, I don't know if it was him.
Could be that brought
It
it
was,
very
a,
yesterday.
it was a guy that shares his name with you. It's called Aaron's Travels,
I heard of him.
and he got on at Glasgow, and I think he got off at Anniesland or Castle Milk, maybe.
No, but 407 was coupled to.
But it was definitely 407 that he got on because it shows it in the video.
Yeah, but 407 was coupled to 41. So 407 was coupled to 415 or 405.
Yeah.
And they were both, I think we were heading from Glasgow down to BTV spot for that yesterday. So this is the back of the deck with the Eagles. You just see the front of the deck. I think it's based here though. It's a 385.
It's a shame you can actually track what buses are on what particular route, but when it comes to trains you can't. It's a shame that. I look tracking every day to see where that train is, just so I can say, right, get yourself down to, I don't know, Croy or that, we're going to get a one-way ticket to Stirling, so then at least we could add 407 onto your tick-off list. That's what I would do for you.
I've got on the tick-off list for a small ticket, but I'm not wanting to seek it out to get it. It's just, forget it, I get it. When I seen 407 in Dundee when we went to Stirling on my phone, I should have taken a better picture, but then not.
You were quite annoyed about seeing it in Aberdeen, weren't you? And then I decided to have a wee bit of fun about that.
Yeah, I told my mum about that. I had to fill it in on 407's annoyance me and then show your video. She thought that's pretty funny.
Anyway, especially when it says to Aaron, lots of love from Scott.
Yeah, I showed her the fixed this one too.
I was going to make one of myself put to the Gallivant to lots of love from the girls in a picture of a streetlight, you know, just to even the playing field a bit.
What's coming soon?
Tap on, tap off. Or you can, must be like must be some sort of app or something.
But they're not extending the railway beyond Newhaven.
I don't know. I wonder what's cheaper going into Edinburgh, the tram or the bus?
Sorry, what is it?
I wonder what's cheaper, the tram or the bus?
Cheaper?
Yeah.
Tram probably.
Next stop,
Yeah, think about it. Like 950 is one way to Newhaven.
onward rail connections.
Okay, having said that, when I got the X18 from Rathbone to Princess Street, it cost me about £3.
The girls are doing a special offer at the moment. I think this is to try and
Ride the street line, get it ride free.
No, it's
Because you'd be winning all the time.
cheeky. Anywhere in Clackmannshire and to Stirling and back for £4.50 return. I think they're doing that to be competition for Stagecoach.
You joking? Get it?
We're going down to
Yeah, it's just up there.
what's it called?
The bar.
No, the train station. We were going to train spot that.
Rest.
No, another one.
Done.
What one?
Done. Walford.
No,
Oh.
I forget what it's called again.
The two of them are just down the road. Yeah, no one's bothering
That's
him.
gonna annoy me now, the name of that station.
Whereabouts is it?
Near Harrington.
Tram.
That's the one.
I know both stations are not like pretty well. And there's a Tram that's good for my video titles, but it says me going over 100 footboards.
Because we get the bus from that stop there.
Yeah.
Someone just ran across in front of the tram. That was clever. Real clever.
Oh well. Not that way. Tram would have been passing about 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's good that trams have like an horn as well. Yeah, we got the trams to somewhere around here. We got the tram from this station. Yeah, we're just under 4 hours. That's plenty of time
Oh.
to get back to the airport.
Oh, right, aye.
We go the tram from this station.
West End.
Well,
Because if you think of Ball Green, you're actually closer to the railway tracks than you are at Haymarket Station.
I like here for city centre attractions, Edinburgh International Conference Centre.
The only attraction I've just seen is one we just passed. But if you think that, yeah, so next time we come to Edinburgh, hopefully in June some point.
I'm not sure when I'll next be in June, it might be with yourself.
That's not a bad idea. That full day we're going to have at Edinburgh Airport in July. We could also, you know, we're going to stay the night someplace cheap in Edinburgh. The next day.
On the streets of Edinburgh.
Oh, somewhere cheap in Edinburgh. You know.
I'll have a look online, see what I can find.
Okay, what I was thinking is that we can do some chain sorting at Ball Green the next day before we head home.
Sounds good.
A little tiny Grange sharp there.
Yeah, tiny, that's for sure. You can also get X7 from. I usually get off the E1 at that stop back there, and X7 from. It's not that one, it's one further back. That's the one I usually go on at.
Bridge of Dawn, is that far from the bus stop you normally get off from the Leeds in Aberdeen? Or?
Well, E1, the closest stop to the bus station
Yeah, I
in
know where we
Aberdeen
got.
is at the far end of Union Street.
Is that
Bridge of Dawn's about another 3-4 miles north of that.
so another 15 minutes?
It's on the road to Peterhead, basically.
Is it? Yeah, so about 50, maybe like another 15-20 minutes.
Yeah. Well,
Less than that.
about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a really good place. No, that was Popeyes. It was Jellybees we went to.
Jollibee, yeah.
Jollibees.
Yeah.
Jellybees.
Oh
Not
yeah,
enough.
especially the sriracha fries we had. There's a burger in there actually.
Maybe a wee bit expensive given the fact it's right on Princess Street. But I wouldn't mind if we were staying here overnight and getting the bus into here.
Yeah.
More bakery, yes, I remember that very expensive sausage roll.
Oh, I remember that.
And it wasn't even worth it.
Hey, there we go. I wonder when you're going to see one of these.
I've seen one. I've seen a couple today, but I've not actually been on one yet. Give it time.
Looks like you in the morning.
No, that's.
That one's still got the old interior actually. That must be one of the oldest ones.
And that one's been upgraded to Euro 6.
They haven't changed it. They haven't thinged it yet. Refurbished it yet.
When that white Gemini was new, that would have been the Euro 5.
Stefan's business is there.
What?
And Summers. There's a black white threshold coming along.
Oh, you're saying something
is that-
about
is that-
Utah?
The door wires like the bell knows. Oh, Highland Show, I forgot about that. Have you been to the Royal Highland Show before?
No, I can't say I have. It doesn't really tickle my fancy.
Massive. They have like free supermarket stores at Asda, Morrison's. You can go in and like test your samples and products and it's good.
Doesn't really tickle my
Not the
fancy.
cheapest, not the
but-
cheapest place, but it's fun. Massive cows and everything. Different kind of goats and sheep.
I take it if it's absolutely massive and
It's
got
right beside the airport.
if it's got massive cows and massive crowds, you'll find it difficult to move.
Oh really? I've been to the Highland Cow anyway.
Would you not find if they've got massive cows here, will you not find it difficult to move?
That must be a road.
No, that's a window.
Building you dinosaur. Mind you, you're older than.
That's where the air's coming in through the window.
Mind you, as an intro about the dinosaurs, you're fit about a good couple hundred years older than me.
Aye. And that's a bus. And that's
No,
another
I
bus.
didn't know that was a bus. Well done.
And this is a tram. And this is Edinburgh. And that's a traffic light.
You counted to 6, which is the first thing you probably ever counted down in your life, and now there's a you're learning today, mate. It's a learning experience today for you. You still fancy doing one of those too?
Yeah, I could do,
I don't know if
could
you
do
have to
something.
pay for them though.
You do.
I don't
I
understand.
don't think they're that cheap either.
No,
I think it's about £11-12 for the tour. I think. But I think you can get a ticket that allows you to do unlimited travel
Like a hop on,
on
hop
all the
off.
tours for the whole
Really?
week. For the whole week. and I think it's about £60.
I was about to say,
I think.
I'm not really one for tour buses, apparently.
Neither am I, but I want to do it for the channel. It doesn't. Well, I don't need to do them all this
The
year.
Dundee one, have you done the Dundee one, haven't you?
No.
You would enjoy that.
I was going to say, Stefan recommended the Dundee one. He said, why don't
Yeah,
you try that
it's
one?
good.
Try the Aberdeen one as
You
well.
go up, of course he's already done it. You go up the Hilltown, you go down Hilltown, you
I
also
think there's
do
one in Aberdeen.
So also the Cherokee Hilltown.
Aye.
So they're animals, basically.
Yeah.
I like to call them animals. You take a tour bus up there. I don't know some of they don't do tour buses around Broughty Ferry, it's squeezy, but yeah, you get that and you go all the way to the Law Hill and all the way back, and you go around the Tay Bridge and you go past the number one, but it's fun. I don't know if it still picks up at the V&A though, that's the thing. I think it still does.
And there's plenty of them in Glasgow as well. It's only there
We
used
used
to
to
be,
have the Alexander Dennis 400.
there used to be one in Stirling, but I don't think they're doing it anymore. I'm not sure about
yeah.
Edinburgh. What do you call it? Inverness. They used to have
no,
two.
the Stirling one was short lived. Has there not been any adverts about it?
No.
Yeah, the Dundee one we can do. I don't mind paying about £8 or £9, but it's fun. We used to, cause we had a couple of Gemini 2s and then one or two Alexander Dennis 400s. And when they all went, we met them by the 400s. And the one that we went on last year in May is up in Aberdeen now. This is actually
This tram
Ember
is for
stops somewhere.
Newhaven.
I think the only reason Ember changed their stop is because also there was too many tour buses coming along.
Because there's someone down there selling tickets for the top tour. That must be a boring job standing there all day.
Waiting Hotel, open soon. So I take it that big massive white thing will end up coming down.
Maybe.
Looks like a new building now. It's got indicators. It's got indicators. Imagine the chain with indicators. Actually, having said that, when I booked the Point A hotels in Glasgow last year in October, it was short notice. It's about £120 I think it was for the one night. And king size bedroom. I don't remember thinking the king size that must have gave me that with my first visit.
£120 for one night.
But I was in central Glasgow. I did book it like the day before. But it's funny because I booked that hotel for one night between Christmas and New Year's. Guess how much I got it for? £57. So if that's cheap enough, I don't see why we can't just say there between Bridgeton and Saturday Sunday, which I might.
I'll probably just go home that night, I think.
Yeah, I might because I think I'm planning to do stuff with my family at Bridgeton on that Saturday, and then do stuff with you on Sunday.
I'll see what like I'm financially. I'll maybe stay overnight with you in Edinburgh as well in July.
because-
If the worst comes to the worst, I don't mind getting a train home and then
Yeah.
leaving at 5:30 in the morning to come back through.
Yeah, because the thing is,
Picardy Place.
yeah, 'cause the thing is, Saturday at Bridgeton I'll do stuff with my family, then Sunday I'll do stuff with you, it's more stuff to do on Sunday. Because I think my sisters and my mum would only want to come for the one day, and I've told them about the mystery tours and all stuff. There's another Premier Inn, so that might be a
I'll
bit
probably bump into you at some point on
cheaper.
Saturday.
Yeah, I know. That Premier Inn seems a bit cheaper. Because we're on Queen Street, aren't we? So you get lots of buses and coaches around here.
No, this is York Place.
Oh, isn't it? If there's any tram station nearby, that's what will take us involved me.
I had Taco Bell. I heard that's going to be quite good.
Taco Bell's not like it.
You know?
The one in Dundee City Centre is
I'll
okay,
be
it's
honest,
dirty,
I've never been.
and the people don't really. They take ages to meet your food, or end up forgetting a couple of things, and it's just the tables are bad. If you want to eat food that will make you feel a bit sick later on, by all means, but it's not.
The only place that we've ever been to that I said I maybe wouldn't go back to Sing Street.
Yeah.
The food was lovely, don't get me wrong.
A portion size
It's
would. No,
expensive.
it is. No, I left my review this morning. Thing is, the only annoying part for me, it wasn't the size, it was more the fact of what they did later on. At least it's, and I did whether I should have been telling people that my review or not, I don't care. I did say read to the bottom, it'll save you money. At least we know it can be amended, so there's no point adding something that can be amended. But
Did they reply to you?
don't know yet. See when the food comes to you in bowls, you might think, okay, that's not good because it looks small.
Yeah.
But it is very filling. When you put it in a separate plate, it is a lot of food. And just the food fills you up a bit more than you would like. But I personally would like to eat a wee bit more, but I got filled up too quick. But my mum said it was
Authentic
alright.
Indian restaurant. Keep calm and carry on. Oh my
Fair
god.
enough. But my mum has said it's alright. Alright, we'll back upon beating me. Right, Bob. We didn't come this way in the 44.
Think so. Do you fancy
No,
going?
no,
Do you fancy
we-
going to Wallyford on the 44 the day?
Nah, not today. No, we didn't. Because we turned up.
You could always have a wee
Sam-
snooze upstairs.
No, we turned up St Andrews Square, 44 Kidden Home Passport for the clothes.
If you fancy going to Wallyford on the 44 the day, you could always have a wee snooze upstairs while I do a live stream.
One more fun enough. It's one of these, and that's probably how it's going to be like for the rest of the Lothian journeys. It's something you want to get over with first, and then you don't want to do again.
Yeah.
Mind you, people could be doing the routes in London. Stop and start for 2 seconds. Look at old plaza. Oh god, this is the Indian restaurants.
Are you hungry, like?
What? The definition.
I'm not.
Oh, no one wants to get a noodle orders.
What?
Sleep. Nah, fine. Try yogurt. Try yogurt.
I've had yogurt, but never yoga. Imagine me trying to do yoga.
Imagine you're on a treadmill.
Imagine Stefan tried to do yoga.
You can. That's small enough.
Bad enough on my other YouTube channel, which I'm going to be uploading videos onto very soon. When they restart that, when we come back from Penzance.
Oh, game video.
Yep.
Some pauses now.
Hmm?
Some pauses now.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. It's inactive. I was going to say it's on maternity leave, but then that would just be totally nuts.
Yeah, if it was on maternity leave, giving birth to a new channel, I don't know what the new channel would be called.
I'm not so sure.
I was thinking about Slate. I was having a look at my old videos, you know, Slate for Station of them.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's a lovely, like in terms of presentation and layout, Slateford's fantastic. It's just not that good for transport. I much prefer Wallyford because think about it, we've seen
Wallyford was good.
No, Wallyford's fantastic last time. We had a proper good couple of hours there, 2-3 hours. But the thing is, more freight trains and more other trains that I've never seen in person before. We're always guaranteed talks and trains go so fast past them. Wallyford is my favourite station in Scotland for trains, and then I would say probably Markinch.
What would you say was your least favourite?
Didn't really much spotting at Hamilton, so probably yeah.
I would be tempted to say Hamilton for me.
That would be for Hamilton than East Haven.
If we can even call that a station.
No, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. East Haven it is.
Newhaven was nice for that one train that spot.
Maybe that's somewhere that you can look at again.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. No, no joking neither.
No, I think I've got that booked in later on anyway.
Balfour Street.
Probably later. That's quite cool. That's like a screen.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before in my life.
You've never seen that before in your life?
No, like a train.
No, that's what I'm talking about. You've never seen a loading bus before in your life?
I'm talking about the truck. But like a screen one. Is that not a BZL?
Yes.
It is. That's what it says 709E. Okay.
Aye, because it's electric.
Right.
You notice that's me really getting up the temperature now with the wisecracks.
Oh, I hope you don't get a fever.
No, I've got some.
I'll take you to the doctors.
I've got some lime sips if I do.
Oh, Leaf Walk. Right. This one.
Next to East Run.
The one Mr. Marshall's seen walking around here. vegetation. That'll be good for me.
In Stefan's case, it'll be vegetation.
You can do with some. Looking at him, you'll think he's on maternity leave.
Yeah, well,
Feel sorry for the poor kid.
feel sorry for the poor kid.
You wouldn't know which one to call dad.
I wouldn't know who the ugliest is. Oh well.
And the letters from Rome will say to the thing of. Can you die later on, please? As you don't die, I want to kill you first, and then come back alive and end you.
Fine dog for the wee man.
What you say?
I said, what? I said, there's a little over there.
Well spotted. At least you know you don't have to go to Vision Express.
Subway?
Give it time you might just.
Actually, I'll be honest, I like Subway, but it's just a bit too expensive.
It's more expensive than it used to be, but quality-wise it's a wee bit more down it. But it's alright.
This is actually nice, seeing parts of Edinburgh on the tram you don't see every day.
I've not been down here the bus. Does the X7 and that not come down this way?
Not this way, no.
You know, I agree. I've not.
It goes along past the end of Princess Street, Waterloo Place, down to the bottom there.
Yeah, because me and my mum were actually going come to Edinburgh for a few months ago to Leith Walk to some sort of jewellery shop, but then that shop closed down with Glasgow. So it's nice to still see it in the shop.
Aye, you were saying.
I'm guessing this is the start of the walk.
I think so.
Or
On
this
foot
is
of
the
the block.
end. Because you wouldn't really know where it starts. It's just one big. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I'm not sure where it starts. I'm not sure where it starts and ends either.
Because there's not really like a big sense to start the walk or whatever, so you wouldn't know.
This tram is for Newhaven.
Can't be that far from the ocean terminal now, it's in the shore. I'm so curious about that old house looking building beside Edinburgh Airport that we see.
Yeah.
It didn't look like a chimney. It must be some sort of old house.
I thought at first it was maybe an old church.
Yeah. I thought so, but that big chimney thing's the first thing that you see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the top,
Nice.
the top of the church is called a spire.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I
That's very
wasn't.
futuristic.
I wasn't sure if that's what it was.
I don't know. I'm curious though, I mean, they look
When
nice.
there's lots of old buildings in Edinburgh.
It's sort of like giving you you know what my mum was always saying, wherever you are in the UK you always get some sort of vibe from a different place. I know Aberdeen's full of old buildings and this reminds me of Aberdeen. Can't this be 2 weeks? 2 weeks since we took that massive detour to Shirley.
Ah, well, there's one thing I didn't forget this time.
Your phone. I know, but you forgot it the other day.
Yes, I had to email you at work.
What? Yeah. What now?
Holding
That's
it
not price. That's not a bad price.
It's not too bad.
Yeah,
$3.70 for a burger.
that's good. Take a picture of that.
$3.20 for a mocha. That's a bit normal.
Yeah, that's fine actually.
Soup and sandwich or toasty, $5.50. Not bad.
Baked potato soup. No, that's not bad actually. Look, super wrap, £6.
Sure avocado.
I might come to this place. Like, look, specials, $6.50. That's not bad. Morning roast, $2.60.
Plus you've got a newsagent straight next to it, so if you want a paper and that, you're sorted.
And the station's right there.
Station?
Tram station.
Ah, oh, of course.
Well, wouldn't be there, well, tram stop or whatever. That's not a bad price actually, that's good to know. This doesn't seem like a quiet area a bit.
Don't know who that is in the statue, but
This seems like a very quiet area a bit.
seems to be.
Are we not beside where Steve Marsh stayed in that boat?
Yes, because I think he got down. I think he came down there by tram as well.
I remember going.
Because I was just thinking about that when.
I've been watching two of his old videos. I got to just past when he was in Sheffield, when he got thinged on TV.
Or the snooker. I didn't actually see that frame of snooker because I do watch snooker from time to time, but
I like playing. I don't like watching.
that's where Ocean Terminal would have been over there.
Aye.
it's all gone now, I believe.
Unless you get ferries right. Is that not out there? Or he stayed in something like that, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder where he's at.
Could be absolutely anywhere.
I know exactly. Well, not. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that likes too much heat, hence why he's probably never been to like Dubai. You know, anything like that.
Unless it's possible, maybe he can't afford to.
True. Still. Have you seen his recent video?
No.
Next stop,
What did he even do?
Port
It's like
of Leith.
a certain Mr. No Phillips who loves to travel the world.
I can't remember where he, what he done in this recent video.
I haven't seen any of his videos for a month.
Steve?
No Phillips.
No, I'm talking about Steve. What did Steve do?
Port of Leith.
Where is he? Steve, where did he do in the last video? I can't remember.
Does he know somebody in Germany?
Yeah, so he is. Germany, Sweden,
Crossed over to...
Zavola. No,
Netherlands.
he's in yeah, Holland, yeah. I mean, Germany, Spain, they've never really been my cup of tea, but I don't get people that go to Spain for like 3 days or a holiday. You need to have a week or 2 weeks.
My dad would do that.
I wouldn't. It's
I
not
wouldn't.
enough. That's a ferry, isn't it? Or is that a cruise?
No, it's a train.
I was asking a genuine question you're thinking, Steve. Sign a petition to murder him. Get him for eyebrows.
Bring it on, bitches, bring it on.
No, that's not.
That's a funny looking train, the train that goes in water.
Hey, you think that's a train? Your eyes tested it. Yeah, that's a bridge you was on. So you stayed around here somewhere. Spit out Tasmania. You're Tasmania.
Because did he not go to some restaurant on a boat or something for his dinner?
I thought it was a hotel thing you stayed in.
Spirit of Tasmania. Hey, good on, Mike, the Mexico Bay. On the Babby.
I'm not sure they speak all the accent there, if I'm being honest.
Hello, Mike.
I can imagine you as a kangaroo. Is that a ferry or is that a new cruise? It's like a ferry.
No, it's a... I don't know.
It looks like a ferry. It doesn't look like
It looks like a ferry. It's not even used as a cruise ship.
I'm pretty sure Steve said something about a ferry, you know, when he was actually saying it before. Because I was just thinking to myself, I'm surprised there's no ferries from Edinburgh, but that is a ferry, it makes sense. But you don't get any ferries from Glasgow, do you? I think there used to be ferries from Versailles.
Right to Zeebrugge in Belgium.
You get ferries, you get cruises from Dundee to North. There's a
Yeah?
2 week, yeah. I don't know who operates it. There was a 2-week cruise in Dundee a couple of years back. But Stockholm, there wasn't actually, you don't get a 2-week cruise.
Next stop,
There's
Ocean Terminal.
Ocean what?
Terminal.
Oh right, so it's still yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I thought it'd been knocked in. Unless they've knocked it in and rebuilt it.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's knocked down, it doesn't look very knocked down to me.
No. That doesn't look very knocked down to me either.
No, it looks redone. It's not finished yet.
Rebuilt from the ground up.
Yeah, they even named it whiskey. Physiotherapy. Oh,
Sports injury clinic.
take out the sports bit, that's where you're going to be going soon.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Yeah, big man.
I'm terrified. Oh, I'm shaking uncontrollably.
That's a big ordeal for you. It's good. So, I don't know if that's...
And that there is not a ferry either.
You know Stagecoach Weston's 7900's the one that used on the number 1?
Yeah.
I think these are the exact same cost, but instead of
No, these are the diesel version.
Oh, right, so they are.
Because these are the ones that Stagecoach
They're
have
electric.
down in Kilmarnock are electric.
Yeah. But the green ones have like a flat roof, these ones don't, and these ones appear to be shorter.
Yeah, because I do believe that the reason they've got a flat roof is that's where the batteries are.
True, and also the
I've
pantry.
heard that, but I don't know if it's true or not.
We've been on a couple of them, haven't we?
Yeah,
Are they quiet? I think it needs to be a bit.
it's like being on this.
So that's handy. £20 22 goes from here to Glasgow Centre and the 36 does the city.
There's another one that comes down here as well. I think the 11 Pirates Bank.
I know what you're
12
on about.
maybe? It goes round everywhere.
17
It goes down through every avenue you can think of. Every cracking avenue.
So it still goes to the airport.
It's just renumbered basically.
Alright.
I don't know why they did it, but that's a train advertising
Tram, not train.
Tram. No, it's tap on, tap off.
I don't know if that's tap on tap, why they've scored the tap in, unless they're just doing that as like a. Unless they've actually just scored it and something else has come along. I don't know.
I don't know. I think they're trying to say that the tap on, tap off is coming soon to the trams.
I don't know.
That's what I think they're trying to say.
4.3. Port office.
Eh?
See, I'm not really a big fan of ships and boats, but I like being on them. But
I don't mind ferries.
I've been on quite a few tour boats in Turkey.
I don't get
I don't get seasick whatever.
no, neither do I don't get travel sickness either.
Neither do I. Yeah, maybe that'd be quite hard being the Gallimander travelling the battery.
That's true.
Yeah, be all the good. You're trying to, it's 5:43. And you wouldn't have to say anything about looking at. You wouldn't have to see anything about looking at streets. Look at a street sign, you'd be sick anyway.
Or on the motorway, or we're approaching, or we're just past.
You wouldn't have to say anything about a street like just look at one, you'd be sick anyway.
I know.
And then someone will say, "But Gabby, you didn't even do this. I don't need to. Just look at it." Wasp was quite active when they were Glasgow live.
Yeah. I think he was a bit annoyed I was using the mics, but you know what? I don't care.
It's nothing you can control. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I would only use the mics if you're in a loud, busy area like Edinburgh bus station. You know.
I've got them with me today, but I don't intend to use them.
Fair. Ginger. Cool. Okay.
We are now approaching our terminus.
Really?
Thank you for travelling with Edinburgh Trams.
I didn't do that long.
It's 2:30 already.
I didn't feel like 58 minutes at all.
Well, 52 according to this.
Yeah, well, mind you